My name is Hodgson, and I am a trustee at Ropetackle, and I am also responsible for the programming here.
Yeah. So what inspired you to do what you do at the Ropetackle?
I think it goes back a very long way, probably 20 years, but I think in those 20 years there have been lots of people involved, but right at the very beginning I remember working with Louise, Durrant and Jackie, whose surname I've forgotten, but we did have a very strong vision for what we thought this place would be, that it would provide the community with the best of local artists, that we could also bring in as many of the top class international and national artists as we could, and it would be a shared space for the community to use and for the community to become involved with. And I think that was the vision that's sort of driven us over the last 20 years. And it's not just been me, there's been so many people over the years who've been involved and brought so much to the party, really. The whole community have supported us massively, particularly in times of difficulty. We had two massive appeals when it looked like we were going to close, and we raised, in the first one we raised in a week about 30,000, and the second time we had to raise about 20, which we did again, all through supporting the community. And we also see that support through our volunteers, who are amazing, and also through our friends and patrons who contribute so willingly to keep the centre going.
So do you think you've succeeded from that vision of 20 years ago?
I don't think you ever succeed completely at fulfilling your vision, and the vision has to grow and become something bigger and move on to incorporate new ideas and new people. I think we've achieved a fair amount of it, and I think that's demonstrated by the numbers of tickets that we now sell and the fact that financially we're in the best place we've ever been. So obviously we're providing the community with something that it wants and needs, and we also have massive support from families and young children for that element of the programme, and also for film. And we have an amazing film society who actually produce and run all of our film programme. So yeah, we've gone some way, but you never can get there, otherwise you become complacent.
I'm always amazed at the amount of big names that you get here. I mean, you had Gino Washington in June, which I missed sadly. And then you've got this whole sort of comedy scene going.
I think it's because we do bat above our weight. So one of the things I felt really strongly about was that we had to treat people who came here, musicians, artists, comedians, in the best possible way. And we welcome them here like you would into your home. And I was quite surprised to find that actually doesn't happen in lots and lots of places. And so we built up, I think, through that, and through that relationship with people who appeared here, who then passed that on to other people, that this was a jolly good place to come to. And now, programming from being quite difficult, programming is becoming increasingly easy, because there are so many people who want to come and perform here that it's balancing that up. And it's who do we have and who don't we have? And that's an amazing choice to have.
Because it's certainly become the community space, hasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
So I think that's a job well done.
Well, that element of it.
Yeah. And what's great is that everyone I talk to has something to do with the Ropetackle. They're volunteering, they come and see the shows, they do something.
Yeah, well, that's what I think about it. It's the support from the whole of the community is what's made this place a success. It's not about one person, it's actually about the whole community of people and staff over all the years who've been incredibly committed to the place and determined at all costs to keep it going and to do the very best that we can with what we do here. And I'd say that's reflected in our volunteers, our staff who are amazing, and everybody that comes through the door, all our audiences, all our community. So yeah, as long as we keep that up, I think that we'll keep going.